Hello everybody, how are you doing today? It is Good Friday. I'm out in the shop and I'm going to start cutting out some of these patterns. I want to get rid of some of this waste material. Looks like I'm going to go ahead and use my scroll saw. A lot of people suggested using a jigsaw, and this is my jigsaw, and the problem is it's got a little electrical issue here. This thing is just, I think it's bent because it doesn't really cut straight. It's loud, it runs rough, I do more damage to the wood than I do cutting, so this has just been in the drawer. I pulled it out to kind of show. So I think I'm going to pass on this. That's a great idea, and if this thing was better, if it worked a little better, I would probably go ahead and go that route. But I think we'll just put a thick blade on the old scroll saw and just go in there and just hog out, you know, close to the line on both sides, and then we'll come back and use the router to clean it up. This is my test piece. It's just a piece of scrap wood, and this is one of the arm braces for the Adirondack chair. And I went ahead and attached it to the scrap, took it to the scroll saw, and just gave it a quick cut. Like I said, it's slow, but it works wonderfully well, and I can really turn the corners well. So that's a real nice pattern. I'm ready now to do a little testing. It's been a long time since I've used a pattern bit on a router, so that's why I wanted to make a test piece and just kind of try it out first, just to make sure. You know, I want to be comfortable with it before I start going after all the different pieces I need to cut out. So we're going to work on this for a little bit, and I'll come back and show you what I get after I finish the first test. Take a look at that. Wow, the router just made quick work of it. A little bit of sanding cleanup. It's going to be nice. Of course, I'll round that over as well when all the pieces are cut out. But yeah, that's going to be nice. So I'm going to set my goal today for getting all of my pieces, all the waste cut out on them, and then getting them all routed over here on the old router table, and we'll see where we go from there. I've got my first round of patterns connected to the boards. Time to go relieve some of this waste wood. This one and this one, these braces are the back braces for the chair. I only have to do one of those. The other three, I need, of course, 2 arm braces. This is the arm down here. I need 2 of those, and this is the bottom brace for the chair, 2 of those. So I will have one more round of patterns, but hopefully, I'm just going to go to the scroll saw. I'm going to basically get rid of all the waste. Then we're going to head back over to the router and route out the parts. I've got the first round of parts laying up here on the router. I've gone ahead and removed all the waste. And now we're going to run them over the spiral bit and shape our parts. They look really nice. I got one part over here as I was routing, a piece split off. I went ahead and put it back on. The good thing is that is the bottom. This is the, you know, where this sits on the ground. So that's the bottom of the rocker. So you're not going to ever really see it. So it broke in the best possible place. And it was a piece about this thick and about 4.5 inches long. So I've got some good some wood glue on there. I'm using Tight Bond Ultimate Wood Glue. This is interior, exterior. It's waterproof, so that glue should hook it right up. We'll take a little break for a while. That'll give the glue time to dry. Then I'll come back, and I've got the parts marked right and left side, so I know what side to route on or round over. I'm gonna give everything a nice round over like this, and then I'm gonna put another round over bit for the back side, just to reduce that sharp edge, just enough to chamfer it really more than anything. But that's next up. Then there'll be some generous sanding, and we'll start assembly of the chair. Here is every piece to the chair. It has been rounded over on the router. It has been sanded. It is ready for a finish and assembly. Probably will work on the finish tomorrow if I have something in the shop. If not, we'll go ahead and put it together and finish it after the fact. That's it for me today, guys. I'm wore out and I'm tired of sanding, so we're calling it quits. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you real soon.